Okay, so I took a shower. Autism. There you go. Some people can reverse through autism. It's been a long process, a long battle for myself. Not only autism, but catatonia, schizophrenia, antisocial personality disorder, manic depression, and ADHD. Went through the hard work of feeling the body deeply, in the words of my teacher, Anto Ali. By knowing this, I am an Alamean Persian from a village between Jalalabad, Faridabad, and Kabul, Afghanistan. Was Alamean Persian, if really just none other than Italo-Persian. And it was basically on one of my genetic tests from a long time ago, back in the 2010s. I was basically Indo-Iranian Italian. So basically none other than Italo-Persian. It's a real thing when I look at the Cavalier brothers and see their Iranian eyebrows. I certainly have that myself. I even have Iranian lips. And well, you know, some people say that I look as Italian as I get. My family's basically emphasize the Italian in me. So my genetic tests, including my recent ones, pointed to me that I am in fact overwhelmingly Italian. Basically, I'm about as Indo-Iranian as I can get. And yeah, I'm 100% Italian. Therefore, I'm Italo-Persian. I know a bunch of languages. It took me a long time to raise a new level of discernment as to where I come from as far as different languages, because the Indo-European language family is a joke on the whole world. Because in reality, some languages conspire against one another. Ever heard of Persian Pie? Well, that's none other than the Italo-Persian language. That's what I basically learned. Oh, feel tired? I basically feel and the body is something that's completely normal right now. Why is that? It started out as basically just self-hatred of myself being an incredibly attractive Sigma male that hung around with girls more often than not than guys. That's the realities of being a Sigma male early on. Is polyamorous relationships early on. Think about that. I had 27 girlfriends. And, well, you know, I realized this. I was dating a bunch of girls back in high school. I was brought up as a Muslim in spite of being in a Roman Catholic family. And basically, today, I officially know English. The reason why I was in special ed was basically of the fact that I was a foreigner from Afghanistan. I was basically Alman or Afghan Persian. Think about that. That didn't know English. As a matter of fact, even during my elementary school years, I was speaking a whole bunch of different languages to where I was cobbling up different languages, including, believe it or not, Nubian, which I got out of my system, or Egyptian. I mean, these are basically languages that I don't know very well, that I had to get rid of. Here's the thing about autism. Autism is not caused by parasites or overgrowth of a candida. It's caused by too many probiotics, especially soil-based organisms. Think about that. So if you feel normal after eating processed food, if you feel slower, well, think about this. Autists think 100 times faster. Well, no duh, they would have too many probiotics in their gut. I mean, for crying out loud, I drank hard kombucha during my childhood. Brew Doctor is way too familiar for me. Did that. But get this. People thought I was overwhelmingly Iranian. Well, Indo-Iranian doesn't mean yet you're just a straight up Iranian. Get this, I'm Italo-Persian. That's basically akin to just calling myself Italian. And I'm basically a traditional Muslim. Well, here's another word for it. It's called Sufism. It's an understandable term in Pseudo-Arabic. It's called traditional Islam. That's my take on it. Finn!